kitchen. Today we're going to be making some capirotada, and this is not to be confused with boudin de pain, which is much more like the American bread pudding. This is quite a bit different, very delicious, and super simple. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start off with about 6 bolillos, and you want some that are, a couple days old, that you need something to do to get rid of them. And what I've done is I've taken them and I've cut them up into cubes. What we're going to do is I've taken 1 stick of butter and we're going to pour it right over the top. I'm just going to take it, I'm going to mix it all up so that I can get butter on all of these. And then we're going to put it in the oven 350 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. Alright, step 2. We're going to take some dark brown sugar. Now typically you would use piloncillo. Piloncillo is that cone-shaped, dark, hard sugar. Now the reason I'm not using that is because I found so many people have a hard time finding that. And so, because I want to make this more accessible to everybody, I'm going to show you how you can make it without the piloncillo with the same exact effect. We're going to take 1 cup of dark brown sugar. I just want to pack that in there. Put it in. It's actually a pan. I don't know why I said bowl. And then we're also going to take 2 tablespoons of molasses. Now the darker the brown sugar, the stronger and the richer the flavor. We're going to take 2 cups of water. We're going to add them right in there. And 2 cinnamon sticks, canela. We're going to take this over to my stove and we're going to put that on a medium-high heat, and we're going to bring it to a boil. The syrup has come to a boil, and so now we're going to drop the heat down to about a low to medium heat, and we're going to let it simmer for about 15 minutes. Alright, we are ready to assemble this. First thing you want to do, 9x13 pan. I'm just going to spray it with some non-stick cooking spray. I took the bread out of the oven, and as you can see, it's all toasted up nicely. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a layer of this bread and I'm going to put it across the bottom of my 9x13 pan. Now, as you can see, I have some other ingredients here on the counter that are really important to this recipe. I have some queso fresco, which there's about 6 ounces of that there that I've got. I've got about 1/2 cup of raisins. I've got some peanuts, and I have 3 apples that I have chopped up. I'm going to take a few tablespoons of cinnamon sugar, and I mixed it together, and I'm just going to mix that together right there like that. And what we'll do now is we'll take some of our cheese, sprinkle that. We're going to do 2 layers, and some raisins, nuts, and about 1/2 of our apples. I have my syrup. We're going to take the syrup, and I'm going to use about 1/2 of the syrup, and I'm going to drizzle it right over the top of this. A little bit more. And then we're going to repeat the layers again. The layers are complete. I'm just going to take the rest of that cinnamon sugar that I made and sprinkle it over the top, and use the rest of my syrup by pouring it right over the top. Alright, I'm just going to take those cinnamon sticks and throw them on top. I'm going to put some foil over the top of this, and then I'm going to put it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 30 minutes. Okay, this is ready, and we are going to take it out and give you a peek. Ooh, look at that. Looks pretty yummy. This is absolutely going to be delicious. A perfect add to your fall menu. And I'm really excited to be back. We will be back here in my kitchen next Monday with another delicious recipe. To get all of the ingredients for this, you'll want to go to marriedtoamexican.com. I hope you guys enjoy this recipe. I'm so happy to be back, and we will see you again soon in my kitchen. Let me give you a quick time-saving tip. What you're going to need is an apple core, a good apple peeler, and your apple. What you want to do when you peel your apple is peel along the top of your apple first. Do the same thing to the bottom. And then you can just do nice strokes all the way around your apple. If you don't have an apple core, you can buy one of these at your local grocery store. I think I've got mine at IKEA. You're going to take it, you're going to place it over the top of your apple and push down. Makes it so much easier, saves so much more time. And then you're just going to take your apples and cut them into chunks, just like that.